After months of discussion, the County Council has tentatively approved limits on construction in the 10-Mile Creek Watershed in Clarksburg. And as Susan Kenedy reports, residents there recently made their voices heard to council members on the direction they'd like to see their community go. Susan?
Lorna, more developments associated with the future of Clarksburg. The County Council recently held a town hall meeting where more than 300 residents came out to voice their concerns about the future of this up-county community.
When is Clarksburg honestly going to get what it was promised from the amended 1994 master plan with its infrastructure, its services, its professional related amenities, its parks, its library, those things which we richly need. And for the survival of Clarksburg, it's imperative that we begin to receive some support from the council to have that happen.
There was a wide array of topics covered in the hour-long meeting, but topping the list, concerns about recommendations that would limit the amount of development near the 10-Mile Creek. Just 2 weeks ago, 2 council committees agreed to cap the amount of impervious surface produced by new construction. And this week, the full council agreed with that recommendation.
We took seriously our responsibility to be stewards of the environment, but we did take into account fully the land use considerations and fully how Clarksburg isn't what we thought it was going to be when we first passed the plan 20 years ago, which is appropriate.
The science said that existing mitigation was not successful in protecting the creek, and there was lots of evidence that you could not apply what was being proposed over an entire watershed and would be unlikely to protect the creek from future damage.
In a straw vote, the council approved a 15% impervious cap for the Egan and Miles Coppola properties and 6% for the Pulte Homes plan, scaling back the original scope of each project by several hundred units. Council President Craig Rice voted in favor of the plan, but not the impervious caps.
Allowing for additional development to happen on the east side of 270, closest to town center, would help support the town center and support overall that region, that town center district. And so that's the reason why I felt it was a mistake for us leaving some other options on the table to be able to give Clarksburg residents more assurity that there was going to be something else that came about that would help support town center.
In the end, council members say the regulations they plan to impose will allow some construction, foster the evolution of Clarksburg, and will limit damage to the watershed. The council will take official action on the plan at its session March 25th. In Rockville, I'm Susan Kenedy for County Report This Week.